Hello everyone, welcome back to Burkeshire Farm. My name's Frank. Today's March 3rd, three days before my youngest daughter's birthday, Christine. And we're out here at the farm. In fact, we're out here at the farm permanently now. We are in the travel trailer up until we can get inside of our barndominium. I'm hoping maybe within about 2 to 3 weeks at the most. A lot to get done as quickly as I can. Previously we posted a video of the sheetrock being installed, and now it's time to start primering. From this point on, it is completely up to Jackie and I. We purchased a barndominium shell. There were contractors that came in and did plumbing, electrical, and sheetrock. Above and beyond the framing of the walls and the barndominium structure itself. But from here on out, it's up to us. And I'm going to start primering walls, getting ready to paint. Our garage is just about completely full. We've hauled everything that we own out here, and as you can see, there's some things that couldn't even fit in the garage because we're still waiting for the contractor to come out and finish a couple little things that he's got to do. But that's not going to hold us up anymore. We're moving forward, and it's up to us to get us in here. So come along with me today. We're going to start primering some walls. I did put up, please, again, apologize for the echoing. Until we get some flooring in here, some furniture, it's pretty echoey. But I did previously put up a little bit of footage of them installing the sheetrock. We were not able to be here as they came in and did the final texturing, but we had them do a very light, what's called knockdown. It's just a plain, simple knockdown texture. You know, I used to work apartment maintenance years ago, and these little strips that you pull off of the 5-gallon paint cans, something that I learned when I was doing maintenance, you take just a little pair of snips, or like nippers, wire cutters, whatever, come in here and you go about halfway on a 45-degree angle and snip it like that, come to the other side, come up about another couple inches or whatnot. Again, snip it like that. Come up another couple inches on the other side, 45-degree angle. Snip it like that. And you can go on up, you can go up as high as you want. It really doesn't take very much. Just to get a little burr on there, a little barb. And if you do these in the direction where they're coming up, the barb is on this side. You just take them and you kind of bend them out a little bit. Kind of bend them out just a little bit, like that. Doesn't have to be very much. Then what you do is you take this over to either your bathroom sink, mainly bathroom sinks. Excuse me, underneath the stopper, everybody knows that hair builds up underneath the stopper where the little arm goes in and the stopper goes up and down. Hair builds up in there. Next thing you know, your sink is not draining. You take this little plastic thing with the little burrs on here. All you gotta do is, on a lot of stoppers, the top of the stopper will just unscrew right off the top. Then you take this and you shove it right down the hole of the sink. You go all the way in. It's very flexible. It'll go right into the P-trap, come back up, all the way through. It'll pull all the little hairballs, build up everything. It'll pull it all out just by cutting some burrs on there like that and going right down your faucet drain. It's very simple. If you got any of these laying around or you're gonna get paint, they're nice to hold on to. Throw it in underneath the cabinet, and anytime that sink gets where it's backing up, like I say, just remove that stopper and go right on down and pull it all out. Same thing for bathtubs. A lot of times the stopper for the bathtubs, all they do is they will unscrew off. Sometimes some of them have a little set screw on the side of them where you got to get down there with like an Allen wrench or something. You loosen that up and that stopper will come right off. You go right down the bathtub drain, shower drain, same thing. It'll pull all the hair and garbage out of there. It works really well. By the way, this is I believe this is about 1.25 to possibly 1.5 inches. It's lamb's wool. It's a lamb's wool roller that I use these back when I was doing apartment maintenance as well. And once I get started, this thing will load up with enough paint, primer, doesn't matter what you're using, it'll load up with enough material, enough paint to probably do almost half this wall. And it was all about getting a lot done as quickly as it could. And so I've always gone with the lamb's wool. I've really had good luck with them. So as you can see, a really good roller is going to make all the difference in the world. This here is a sheetrock. I got this, oh my gosh, I would say 10, 15 years ago. I love it because it's short enough to get into a hallway. If you're backed up, you got a wall behind you here. You can get in the hallway and still hit it. It expands all the way out. I've already double checked. I can already reach the 10-foot ceilings in the living room. I absolutely love this thing. I've had it for years. And like I say, a really good roller is going to make all the difference. So you're getting those little cheap foam rollers, things like that. You'll notice it's going to leave lines when you're painting. It leaves kind of like a line, where a good roller is not going to do that. You're not going to have lines in your paint. It's just going to be nice and clean and even. Makes all the difference in the world. Well, some of you might be asking, hey, so where can I get me a roller like that? So you're going to need to go to like Sherwin-Williams. Back in Arizona, we had, I think it was called Pittsburgh Paint. It's one of your more professional painting stores are going to have something like that. Like I say, it's lamb's wool, and they're not cheap. Okay, well, I'm definitely not going to bore you with painting, bringing along painting this whole house. This is the 3rd bedroom's done. Granted, I'm not trying to make any world records or anything, but I believe it took me less than an hour, about 45 minutes. Now, granted, I'm not cutting in baseboards, I'm not cutting in ceiling or anything, I'm just putting primer on and minimal amount of paint on the floor. I think I do have one war wound up here. I think it got me on the ceiling, possibly in the closet. I don't know, but I felt it drip. But intention is to do this whole house. If I can finish it in a day, I'll do it, and if not, maybe a day and a half, but I'll get it all primered, get it ready. And once it's primered, the air conditioning guy said he'll come out and hook up the air conditioning heating unit and get that done as well. But thank you very much for clicking on our channel. And for those who are subscribed, we really want to thank you. We want to thank you so much for joining us out here on this venture. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Follow us out here on this Barndominium Build. As I mentioned before, from this point on, it's all up to Jackie and I. We're going to be doing everything else ourselves. So, thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, God bless.